Thanks to EA for inviting me to this early access event and for providing me with the game code for the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. Hi everyone, and welcome to another speed build on my channel. I'm Simon, and today I'm in a new world, as you can see, because as part of the EA Creator Network, I got early access to the new expansion pack, Horse Ranch. And this is the first thing I'm building with the new expansion pack. Well, technically it's about the third or even fourth thing I tried to build, because I was really uninspired this time around. I don't know why exactly. I do like a farmhouse build, and ranch kind of falls into that. So I don't really know why it was so hard, but I tried a horse ranch, I tried another vineyard, and yeah, I wasn't really happy with anything that I came up with. So, and then I went online, looked for some reference pictures of real life buildings, and what I liked in real life didn't really translate well to the game. It looked kind of odd, and I wasn't really satisfied with anything I built. So finally I found a reference picture that I did like, and I turned it into this. A vineyard that is mostly modern, somewhat modern, but also has like rustic elements to it. And despite my liking of modern furniture and modern design, I really wanted to utilize these very rustic and, well, ranchy elements that came with the new build mode items. And they are actually pretty cool. They have great textures, they are very detailed, but they are not over designed. Sometimes I find that the Sims team overcomplicates designs of new objects, and because they don't want them to look generic and boring, and in that attempt they really just make these items a little too specific so that they can't really be used in many contexts and environments. And but here I feel like they really found a great balance of making things look sort of unique and detailed and very well, nicely textured, but at the same time very versatile. So I could see myself use these in any type of build, really. And not only the build items you see me use here, but also the furniture. They also find this balance very well. They're super detailed and really fit the ranch theme very, very well. But also they could easily be used in an industrial type of build, or even like a suburban home, or maybe even find their way into a modern or eclectic home. They are very, very versatile, and that's what I always appreciate about new objects. If I can see myself use them in various contexts and not just when I build a horse ranch. But of course there are very specific items to horse ranches and to having horses. And actually I really enjoyed building a horse stable when I tried building a horse ranch in my first attempt for this build. And they're fully customizable, so you can really like have as many horse baths as you want and really have them look however you like, either as a shed or maybe like a real barn. There's really, your imagination is the limitation here. So that is a really cool feature, I thought, after with cottage living, every stable for the cows and the llamas being just rabbit holes. So now you have like full control of how your ranch is going to look and how your horses are basically living, and that is really cool. I really wanted to do that, and maybe I will later on. Maybe I find the perfect inspiration for an actual horse ranch, but instead of the horse feature that comes with the horse ranch pack, I did incorporate the other bigger feature that comes with the expansion pack, and that is nectar making. So basically, nectar making is the kid-friendly Sims version of making wine. It is similar to the process of juice making from Eco Lifestyle expansion pack, but it is its unique thing. And it comes with a bunch of wine-themed, nectar-themed items, such as barrels and like a bottle display, bottle storage, and all sorts of stuff. And it really is a cool aesthetic, I think. I built vineyards before in the Tartosa neighborhood that came with the My Wedding Stories game pack, the Italian themed one, and the environment there also has grape wines everywhere, and it's predestined for vineyards, wineries, and to have these items now that really go with the theme is really useful for that. So I might really go back to Tartosa after this and build another vineyard. No, I should really wrap my head around building a horse ranch next. But still, I really enjoy building these, and with these new items, that was a whole lot of fun to kind of incorporate this throughout the house. Here I built an outside station for pressing nectars, pressing grapes. This right here is where the grapevines will go. And actually, you can only make nectar with grapes, but with all sorts of fruit and vegetables. So what I did here is also plant some strawberries and also potatoes, because apparently I only saw this in a debug catalog. There is actual potato nectar and a bunch of other ones. Like also for other game packs, there's something for like a plasma nectar for vampires, and something moonlight themed, I assume is for the werewolf pack, and all sorts of stuff, which I find kind of interesting. And I thought, like, well, grapes is like the standard, and strawberry, like fruit wine, that's the thing. But well, potato is apparently the specialty of this particular vineyard here. What I did here is use the fruit from the debug catalog, and then I had a sim plant these manually, and then I cheated. So you can actually speed up the growing process of a plant when you enable the testing cheats, and then you can just right click on the plant, or is it hold shift and click, and then you actually get a bunch of options where you can, well, choose the state the plant is in, whether it's sprouting, whether it's a full plant, and even if it's watered. So yeah, in case you didn't know, you can cheat all of that with the testing cheats. I just wanted the full vineyard look immediately and not play a while until the plants are grown. All right, now we're inside and you can finally see the beautiful new furniture. So what I wanted to do here in the hallway is create a sort of, well, winery, wine tasting area for maybe like a shop. Customers coming to buy the wine would take a sip and pick their favorite. And I wanted to have that here in the hallway, right where you enter, so, you know, customers wouldn't go into the living area. I talk like this is a feature in the game. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe if you have some other packs and some features of that, then you could sell the bottles of nectar to other Sims. Not sure about that, but I just wanted to have it there anyway, if only for the looks. This right here, the living room, TV room. I used the new sofa set here. Which is a cool design. It's like this very comfy leather couch. I not 100% sold on all the swatches. Like there's a lot of brown there, and the colors are very muted. Or on the other spectrum, there are 2 or maybe 3 really colorful pattern swatches, which are nice. I mean, I even used some of those for the beddings in the upstairs kids' bedroom, but I really wish there was like a solid dark blue or anything really between brown and hyper colorful, but that's all right. I still love the sofa. It's still very useful. And I also love these new bathroom furniture, the wooden ones, the barrel bathtub, really cool. Kind of reminds me of The Sims 2. We had a barrel bathtub there in the base game, I believe. And it's really nice to have a matching shower. We don't get that very often with new packs. What we do get with every pack is a new bar, and we got one here. It matches the kitchen counters, which is alright, but why do we need more bars? I don't think so. I think another bar would have perfectly fit the kitchen counters here. There was really no need for that. The dining set is okay, I think. There's two chairs, the one with the leather and the wooden one. They're nice. I'm not particularly thrilled about them. And the table comes with this tablecloth, and well, it's always patterned. There's no like a plain wood version of it. And there's also, I believe, no 2-tile table, so no smaller one. So you always have to take this big table, which is, well, all right, but not perfect. Now for the kitchen, this is one of my favorite rooms that I built here. I started with this like little nook in the back here, and I created a custom seating area there using kitchen cabinets. These are the base game ones, the industrial ones. They really go well with the new kitchen counters, which are really probably my favorite item of the game, which is very unexpected to me, because when I heard Horse Ranch and I saw their new kitchen counters, I was immediately like, do we need more country kitchens? They're enough, really. I have enough country kitchens. I want modern ones. But this one can actually be used in a modern environment. It can easily be industrial. There are a bunch of swatches that are not all that rustic, or you just combine it with something different and it suddenly doesn't look rustic anymore. And that's why I really love these kitchen counters, especially the swatch with the like black fronds and the brighter wood on top. It just looks so good, so cool. I really love this kitchen counter, and I feel this kitchen really turned out quite beautiful. I'm really happy with this open concept and how different every side of the kitchen looks. And here, there's actually a really cool new items for decorating kitchen that are stackable plates. Really, really cool to add a lot of detail, and very useful for stacking kitchen shelves, because sometimes there's not much to stack them with other than books or plants. So that's a really cool item. Although they do remind me a lot of the stackable plates by Hey Harry, the custom content creator. I don't know, maybe her work was the inspiration for that. I just hope she doesn't feel ripped off, because this seems very much like inspired by her stackable plates. And now we're in the wine cellar. No, the Nectar Cellar. When will I ever learn? And yeah, here you see all the new items on display that are Nectar themed. The barrels, the shelving, the boxes. And then there's another station for nectar making. And I really tried to put every Nectar themed item in here and really make use of them. And look at that, there's also stackable shelves, and it looks just so good. There's so many cool items here, and it just adds so much to this vibe, this winery vibe. I try to don't go overboard here though, and make it look like below deck of a pirate's ship. I try to really keep a modern edge to it all. Like through the entire house, I think you noticed that I didn't go full in with the rustic. I really tried to keep it light, keep the color theme light, and not lean too much into the rustic. And here, this is another feature that, well, practically comes with the pack. It's actually a base game update, so you have it. If you have the pack or not, you get this new feature of painting ceilings. This is actually a total game changer. This is something you could not do the entire existence of The Sims 4, and it's been a frustrating thing throughout. I mean, there are like mods or like custom content for that kind of replaces the default texture of the ceiling, but you could never like individually paint rooms with different colors, and now that's possible. And well, 9 years now, we're finally here. So I didn't even make full use of this in this house. I mean, you could actually like go wild and create patterns for the ceiling and use different paints in the same room and all that. I just went for the light colored wood beams, and I felt like this went really well with every room. And this is actually the final room right here. I was talking earlier about the very colorful swatches for some items, and For the kids' room, it actually worked perfectly. I really like using them here. Really bright and colorful and playful and perfect for the kids' room. I will see if I use these swatches on the sofa for regular living rooms, but they look really great here. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the new items we got here. As I said earlier, they really do a great job of balancing between looking detailed and interesting, but also being versatile and fitting into a wide variety of styles. And the build mode of the new EP really gets my approval. Great overall set of items. Very useful, very beautiful. So I hope you like the vineyard that I built here. I hope I'll get to building a horse ranch next. Please, inspiration, come. Maybe you can help me out here and give me some inspiration in the comments what modern-ish kind of horse ranch I could build. I would really appreciate that. Tell me in the comments what you think about this vineyard. Leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.